Many times too hard to tell you, even when you're trying, you're beautiful too. Hello, whoever is watching. Happy Sunday. You to me, and give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I'm in the morning, I give you all of me. I started this one, and the hardest thing for me to do is probably going to be to pace myself when I get to the part where I'm doing the actual Breakfast Club people. Because, like, I don't have any intention of it needing to be too particularly realistic for what I'm going for here, but I definitely don't. I also want it to be recognizable. I want people to be able to see it and look at it and know, okay, that's the Breakfast Club. So as long as I get that right, I'll be okay. So for now, I'm just doing some of the bigger pieces, and then I'm going to switch to the detail for them. Love me. And I have my music on, and I have it in shuffle today, so I don't know what's coming between songs. I remembered one today that I didn't have in my playlist, and I needed it in there. That reminds me. Different start you were. Hi, Lisa. I was just talking about how I had forgotten to put a particular song in my playlist, and I remembered to put it in there. You've been talking in your sleep. Oh no. I accidentally did hit on that. Accidentally. After midnight, and in this moonlight, yours makes to be the lion walking. After midnight, searching for you. I'm gonna just leave this on. How was your day? It was so good. I illustrated my first comedy strip. Like, I've written comedy, and I was kind of playing around with putting like comedy strips together, but I was using other graphics and things like that of that nature. But today was the first day I actually did the artwork myself. And on the pillow. And that was cool because I'm sure it's not going to win any awards, but as a first attempt try at a comic strip, the only thing I can see or foresee that, I can write clean comedy, but a lot of my comedy is not clean, and webtoons is kind of more all ages. So I do have to consider that, and so which is kind of okay. And on this pillow, I like at first I was like, I don't want to do anything that's going to make me censored, but then I thought about it, and I'm like, nope, it will make me a better comic. because, she's not my favorite comic, but Ellen DeGeneres, I have a lot of respect for Ellen because she doesn't cuss. And she's pretty fucking hysterical for someone who doesn't cuss. After midnight, she won't even say shit on stage. And that's pretty amazing, But my comics that I looked up to, that I wanted to emulate and honor and all that stuff was Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy and some of those guys. So telling me I can't cuss or talk about sex, it's like, what? What do you, what? Why? Why would I even bother doing stand-up then? Well, you're smart now. So, it's okay because, like I said, it's just going to make me, I feel like it's going to make me a better comic because for my webtoons strips, I'll just have to keep them clean or create them clean, and I can do an unfiltered, uncensored version and put it on my Patreon. So if someone really wants it, they'll either have to come to a show when I start performing again, or they'll have to subscribe as a Patreon. I'm out of my mind. It's all of me loves all. What the hell? Oh. I'm trying desperately to deal with my hair being down because I've been wearing it up so much that it was starting to break off, and I don't want it to do that. I want it to grow, and it's definitely growing for sure, but I need to leave it down and try to wear it down more. So keep it healthier on the ends. Love you. Oh. How many times did I had to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. We're just breathing in the down right wherever it goes. You're my distraction, my rhythm and blues. Can't stop singing, breathing, and that's case for use. Hands under water, but I'm breathing fine. Cause all of me loves all of you. Your jaw curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give my all to me, give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. Hello. Welcome to Dory's Arched Moment. I wasn't going to call it a show. It's the live art stream where I butcher songs that are playing in my headphones and, belt out ballads while putting paint on paper like I'm back in kindergarten doing my art on paper, old school, like back from way back. And I'm not using canvas like I normally would be, because I have to work myself up to using digital devices. I must first. Hi, Loopy. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I was just talking about how I'm doing my art, my paper painting art. I have so many pieces to paint. And I was going to paint anyway, and I figured, why not hit live? Why not hit play? Because I'd be sitting here painting this anyway. I've painted, I don't know how many I'll get done. If I can get all of the paintings painted this week. I'd like to get them painted before the weekend so I don't have to do another day-long thing of painting. But remember you, we will see. I will be going back to commuting to Old Town this week. So there will be some adjustment to my life and differences coming up, and I will not be so readily able to spend time online, painting online live and stuff. I mean, if I do intend to keep doing it. But it'll probably, I will probably need to get really super diligent about only doing it at an hour, or like an hour at a time, and then, maybe not waiting so long or coming on late, something, I don't know. The good news is I don't need a lot of sleep. I'm actually better if I only get like 5 or 6 hours of sleep. So as long as I get that, I'm good. So even if I do have to live stream later than I normally do, that will be okay. I don't think I'm going to finish this in one sitting because I think for the most part I'm mostly going to just do this background, and I'm going to wait and do them at another sitting because I want the back to be dry when I do them. And sleep, and in the air, just say, don't you please. I also thought about leaving them sketched just the way they are. So that's another thing. Like I very possibly might not paint them at all. Close to me, I can eat for lunch. Ooh, yeah. I start working in my office is in Old Town, over by. It's really, really not that far from the trolley. Actually, I'm like right in the center of Old Town. Old Town Avenue is my exit by my work, and I will be. I think it's Wednesday, whatever the 21st is. I'll be commuting back down there. So I got a lot of prep done this weekend for that, and then I will be shifting back down there. Hopefully my car holds up. I do have to get with my godson about some things on it. So yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Afraid to let you, so afraid to lose. Anything to cast think things and let me choose. Winter was a darkness, deep and innocent. Alright, I might have to do something with my hair. I'll remember you. Will you remember me? I'll let your life pass you by. Remember you. Will you remember? Yeah, I don't know if you're still there, Lisa, but if you are, let me know. Tonight's spotlights with Natalie, with Natasha, was so rad. We went for, oh my god, like an hour and 40 minutes or something. We just could not stop talking. It was so easy to just talk. Like, I don't consider myself a songwriter at all, not even close. But it's amazing how close to, as a poet, how close the conversation goes, It's pretty cool. It's really cool. I got to pick her brain, get some insights on the process of what it means to write a song, you know. Run away with me in the night. Come away with me and I will write you a song. I'll write you a song. I was just talking about it. Go, Nora. That's funny. Come away with me in the bus. Come away with me, can't stand. Cause look their eyes. And I wanna walk with you on a cloudy day. Fields where the yellow grass grows the eyes. Won't you try to come away with me and we'll kiss on a mountain top. Come away with me and I'll never stop loving you. I'll remember you as soon as you give me something to remember you by. Some of those. I wanna wait. Loopy, you couldn't forget me if you tried. Some of those. What? I don't know what those emojis mean, but those look like, you know, maybe inappropriate. I don't know. I'm like, what is that? Are those peaches? What is that? I can't see. You're too funny. Okay, might have to put the hair up. Never. Yeah, right? You couldn't. Arizona skies burning in your eyes. You look at me and the day won't you catch on fire? Spittering in my soul. I had this like a hand. I had to put my hair up out of my face. I couldn't do it. You guys. And the sun goes down and the band won't play. I'll always remember us this way. That's so funny. A lot of these songs, even though this playlist is not about this Breakfast Club picture, a lot of this song is about remembering. Here's Then We Try. I'll Remember You This Way is the name of the song. I can be with you, mountain skies. You talked up and I can't find the words. You told me to go, but baby, it hurts. And the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. You've been choked up and I can't find the words. A hand reaching for a butt. I mean, I can do super lewd. I am clearly older than some of you guys because I'm like, oh my god. We come from, I don't know. It's funny though. It's a good thing that a lot of my youth was at a time that smartphones didn't exist. Taking pictures with our phones didn't exist. Having a phone at a club with us didn't exist. I mean, well, okay, there was a time in there where we had phones, but there was most of my clubbing days we didn't have a phone. We did not have a phone. Definitely did not have no camera phone. For fuck's sake. Some of you youngsters, I don't know, man. I see things on social media and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, thank God I was not a youngster doing and pulling the shenanigans that I used to pull with that shit, man. Like some of that fuck. I'm not even gonna lie, in my humble opinion, I would have gone viral with some of the shit I pulled in public places when I was young. If social media was a thing back then, I'm glad I'm glad I got all that shit out of my system before social media came along. I'm just saying. It's me. She's the last true mouthpiece. Every bit of it's in reach. Oops. I love when I don't know the words and I just kind of go, la la la. Sick. And I'm saying it. My church offers no absolution. Where's me worship in the bedroom? In the heaven in the tin too. Son, I'm alone with you. I was born sick, and I love it. And me to be well. Hey, hey, hey. Amen. 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 I worship like a dog on Saturday nights. Define younger with an age number. Yeah, age is definitely not just a number. I work in a world that knows that's a lie. The people that think that just haven't looked it up, what it means to date too young or too old. In a good time, I never turns it's your light. If it's on my side, if it's your sacrifice, and I see. If you say, this is something words take me to church. Destined to go. Ah, I have 3 people watching. Thank you for being here, whoever you are. I'm super excited. I am going to basically get all of the background color done, and then I will probably put this aside for the night so that it's all. I kind of think I'm either going to leave them sketched and then just kind of go through it maybe with some fine, more blacking or more inking. Or if I do choose to paint them, I still want to wait and do it after the back's like totally dry, and I kind of step away from it, rest my eyes, and get a better look at it, because I'm going all over the place with the background, like really no rhyme or reason with color schemes. But when it comes to when I do them, I'm gonna get the picture out that this is a representation of, and try to stay as close to the colors as what they're actually wearing. Don't intend it to be a real depiction of them, clearly, as you can see. I'm not that kind of artist, which is fine. I'm not apologizing for that. I'm not saying anything's wrong or right. That's just not who I am. So anyway, but as much as I am not, I am still going to try to make them at least at least with the right color shirt. Like, something as simple as that. I need the other palette. Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easy on you now? Yeah, that purple in the other palette is definitely way too low. One life. And, I mean, it's fine. If I wanted something super light purple, that would be fine. But you share it with your baby. Don't care for it. Okay. What do I want behind me? Did I disappoint you? Leave a bad taste in your mouth. You act like you never had love, and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other. Oh. Come here to forgiveness. You come to raise the dead. Come here to play Jesus. To the lepers in your head. You ask too much, more than a lot. You gave me nothing, now it's all I've got. We're one, not the same, will we? I mean, obviously, age is a mentality thing. I'm just saying, what is a younger in relation to age number according to you? Oh, well, for me, I just can't have the age gap between me and someone be so great that I could be their mom. And that means that they would have to be less than 15-year age gap. So if it's 15 years or more in age difference between me and them, it's too young. Because that means I could have been their mom. Because I was able to start getting pregnant at 15. And so for me, that's the gauge that I use. Anything that's 15 years or more is too big of an age gap. I have teen sons, and so, yeah. No interest in being one of those women that would prey upon a young man. And to be quite honest, like, I can't really go that much older because I run into a whole other kind of scenario of a couple of different incompatibilities. It's probably the nicest way of putting it when it comes to talking about older men. I got nothing against them. But I might be 51, but I'm a super young 51. So I can't really go that much older. Hi, Helen. May I tell the editor of the Sentinel about you? The more I learn about you, the more impressed I am. Of course you can. Thank you. I don't know if you saw it, Helen, but I illustrated my very first comic strip today. So I've been doing comedy for 15 years, and I've been writing it for a really long time. But I've never actually done like a comic strip. I've just done Twitter and stuff. And so today I actually did the artwork. Now, of course, it was my kind of artwork. It was like this kind of thing. It wasn't like comic strip type artwork. I am going to work up to using that kind of format. But for now, I thought it was pretty cool to just kind of, you know, go with what I know to illustrate my first one. And so it's on Webtoons. And it came out pretty good. I mean, you know, it's a first time comic strip, so it's not going to win any fucking comic awards. But it was pretty cool. The whole experience was pretty cool. And I won't ever be perfect at it, but I definitely am willing to learn. I got so much to learn. And all I can say is that I'll probably get better. I won't ever probably be perfect, but I definitely know enough about my persistence and my studiousness that I will get better at it, you know? So that's where I'm at. My big, like, I have a couple of things I'm saving up for in addition to hopefully maybe a pilgrimage trip to New York. I want to invest in the digital electronics that I would need to do digital illustrations. It's kind of silly that I have like this incredibly expensive, wonderful, fabulous HP laptop that's a tablet, and you would think it would work. You would think I would have what I need, but it doesn't have a pen. It is not compatible with any pen on the market. So I'm not going to buy a whole brand new laptop. Although, from some of the costs I've seen, maybe. Not today, though. Definitely not today. Purple rain. Oh, shit. I just flung the brush across the bed. 51, you say. I say lies. Don't look a day over 45. Firstly, and secondly, we all know women stop aging at 29. Ooh, I like the way you speak. I like that. I'm not going to disagree with you on that one. I like that. I say lies. That's adorable. That's really very flattering. Thank you. Ah, I have 5 people watching me paint. Thank you so much for being here. Please tell me hello so I know you are here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. I actually am on pretty early compared to last night. I think I painted much later last night. Purple rain, purple rain. Okay, is that part of the shirt? Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Hi, brother. Hi, sis. Me and my drunk friends is here. Oh, that's rad. Wicked slick. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for stopping in, brother. Oh, man. Well, you know I'm not drinking, but that's rad. You know what? I still to this day find it super, super fun to hang out with drinking people. You know, it can be fun. It can be fun. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. So this is the Breakfast Club, brother. Can you tell? Wait, let me hold it. Wait, let me get it in the frame. Can y'all tell that's the Breakfast Club? Kind of late, sweetie. Good night. Good night, Helen. Mwah. Loopy squirrels. Loopy squirrels, my Kevin the plumber is my brother. Like IRL for life. I can now that you mention it. Look, isn't it cool? So it's gonna be in my poetry book. Oh, and get this. I illustrated my very first fully illustrated comic strip where the art is actually like mine. I had done a couple of comic strips, but I had used graphics online, like pictures and images from Canva or whatever. But the one I did today, I actually used my own artwork. I actually did the sketches and the digital illustrations myself. I sketched them, I inked them, I put them on the digital sketch paint box, not box, sketch paint. I can't remember the name of the software. And of course, I did. It's on Webtoons, by the way, brother. It's on Webtoons. Of course, it had to be clean comedy. I think my lips are chapped. So the comedy strip on Webtoons is a clean version of my comedy. And I'm gonna put the graphic, like what do you call it? The non-clean, dirty versions. I'm gonna put the original, regular versions on my website. And so, for others out there in the world, when I do have a following or find a following, if they want the graphic, unfiltered Amazon Beauty, dim lip is chapped, right? You can tell. I haven't even been in the sun. That's so weird. But yeah, like I'm gonna do these R-rated versions of them. Like the one today is very clean. I didn't use any profanity. I took out the C word, and I'm not talking about the C word for women. I'm talking about the C word that we use for a part of the male anatomy. My favorite thing in the whole wide world. One of my favorite things. My brother's probably like, I don't want to hear this, sister. Shut up. Anyway, when I do the R-rated ones, I'm going to put on my website. I'm going to use all of those terms, and I might even do different artwork, because to get to that part of my website, they would have to subscribe. So, sex sells, right? I just might have to take that sex sells all the way to the bank. I'm just saying. Cake. Ooh, I like that. Yep. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just, toiling away and painting and living my best life. My sons are in their busy teenage lives doing their thing. I haven't seen them in like 2 weeks because they've been busy. Trevor actually tells me now, like, I'll get the message from him that says I have to work, and I'm like, oh my god, I get the I have to work message from my kid, Kevin. He's so old. He's like telling me I have to work, Mom. I'm like, my child has a job. When did that happen? How did that happen? He was just a baby. He's too young. No, I don't want it to happen. They grow up too damn fast. I got the same, right? Yeah, yours is like, our kids are the only kids I think that are around the same ages. Everybody else had their kids like birthed long before you and I had ours. Okay. Oh, one more little square. Spend all your time waiting. Times 40 minutes. It's so funny. 40 minutes doesn't feel like very long, considering that most of the time when I paint live, I end up painting for like 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. I'll be painting away, and I'll look up and go, all that time passed. Like his dad, Logan is a loser. Shut up, you are not a loser. I got the same. Madison is damn near a manager at Sonic. Sounds like his dad. You are a late bloomer, brother. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, ageless and maybe find some peace tonight in the arms of the angels. Bloomer. Yep. Late bloomer. That's exactly. I mean, it is what it is, first of all. Okay. So I know that. So for you or anyone listening, you want to find it. There's two big secrets in life that will make you be able to get through your days. One, here's the big reveal. It is what it fucking is. Okay. Stop trying to change blue to red. If you've ever seen Liar Liar when when he can't lie, you're never gonna make a blue pen a red pen or whatever it is. Just fucking accept it. Accept it. Move the fuck on. Okay. Secret to life number one. secret to life number two. Get grateful. Get fucking grateful. Okay. Quit your bitching. Quit your fucking bitching and get grateful. Because anytime, any day, any moment, any second, you are not dead. I hate to spoil it for you, bub, but it can't get much worse. It can. The only thing that it can get worse, that's like one of the worst things that could ever possibly be worse than whatever the fuck you're going through today is being fucking dead. I've unfortunately been to enough funerals to know that losing a job, losing a lover, losing a car, losing money, none of that shit even fucking comes close to the fact that someone's fucking dead. So, yeah, it may sound heartless or cold, but if you're not dead and you're breathing and you're on this side of the fucking dirt, be grateful, move on, accept it. The pen is blue, the pen is blue, the goddamn pen is blue. Exactly. And the third secret to life, and yeah, I'm going to say it, is passion. And if you are settling for anything less than hot, heavy heat in your life, you're probably unhappy. And that doesn't have to be the case. You do not, no one listening to me, if you are listening to me right now, needs to convince yourself that it's okay to settle for lukewarm. Fuck lukewarm. I'm not saying that, sex is everything. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it should be everything, because it definitely should not. But if you're even remotely not getting satisfied in that regard, if you're not getting loved, if you're not getting taken care of, if that is definitely not on your menu today, that's fucking not acceptable. It's not, it's obviously it's acceptable. You can accept it, sure. But it doesn't have to be the case. It does not fucking have to be the case. Leave your relationship. Get a divorce. Do the hard lifting. It's not fucking easy to leave a relationship, but it's a lot better. It's a lot better than eating the same fucking flavor ice cream for the rest of your fucking life. Fuck that. Although I could use some pistachio bar now. Or wait, Loopy, I could use some Chunky Monkey. I think Chunky Monkey. Does Chunky Monkey have banana in it? Hey, I love that movie. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, okay? I had my diva talk on Friday night, and the topic came up about just self-expression and creating, and why I do all the different versions of art I do. And that's part of it. There's no fucking way I could do just this for the rest of my life. Like, just paint. No. I need to be able to sketch. I need to be able to write poetry. I need to be able to do a painting on canvas. I cannot do the same fucking thing every fucking day. I couldn't do it. I just wouldn't be able to do it. It's probably why I sabotage all my relationships and I am not in one. Okay, so, because I don't know. Trying to quit and be done painting at less than an hour doesn't feel normal to me. So I'm going to paint my aliens. So there. You love me. I was talking about passion and love, so let's pull out the out of this world. This is a illustration for my poetry book that represents out of this world type of love. Fucking camera shit going on again. Um, and how, not necessarily finding an actual alien. This isn't about, like, don't go hang out on mountaintops to get, kidnapped for some anal plort, whatever, exploration or anything. That's not what I'm talking about. But I am talking about your relationship should feel out of the norm. It should feel like something, it's not run of the mill. Although security is good, being safe is good. Being with someone who knows your picadillo or whatever that is in the movie. Good Will Hunting. To my people watching, oh, that's so cool. I like how Robin Williams' character talks about how his wife knew all these like little nuances and things about him, and that's cool. Like that's pretty cool. That's not about sex, but I want that. I would love that. That would be super rad. It would be super, super amazing to think that someone would actually want to get to know me to that level or to that degree. So I have people who like are friends with me on my Facebook, right? And they'll see me and they'll talk to me. What does it say? Love Good Will Hunting. Team Squad Gaming. Hi, Team Squad Gaming. Yeah, it's such a good movie, and it so reminds me of and my brother can probably relate. It reminds me of some of my childhood. That whole part, how Will didn't want anything to do with letting anyone really get to know him and be close to him or anything like that. And I could, oh man, I could fucking relate to that. Yeah. Shades left and right. You're like, ooh, she's there in face. You're like, ooh, she's been eat cake. A freak will get Tinder. My biggest complaint in life, born to poop, forced. Oh my god, that's funny. Hey, if that is the only thing you've got to really complain about, that's not bad, I look at it like this. If I got coffee today, like if I was able to get up and I had coffee, and I had clean running water, right? Like clean water. I didn't have to go get water. I didn't have to go like run around for it. Like there's actually plumbing. Speaking of plumbing, my brother, the plumber, regular actual run of the mill stuff. I've been overpaid, man. Like there's people on this planet that don't have those things. They don't have clean water. They don't even live near clean water, let alone have any. And I got a fucking shower today. I don't know about any of y'all, but I got to wash my hair. I got to take a shower. I got to have make a pot of coffee. I got to make a pot of tea. I got to be online. I got to talk to friends today. I'm getting to talk to you guys. What the fuck do I have to complain about, really? I mean, Shit. God, the comparison of things that people have to deal with that I did not have to deal with today. No, thank you. I'd much rather not have to deal with any of that shit. Let's make this song. Let's make it close. Let's make it close. You can tell to make it song. The booty don't lie. Booty don't lie. The booty don't lie. That's a lyric from the song I'm listening to. The booty don't lie. I don't know what y'all thinking. The booty don't lie. I am in a silly mood. That's funny. The name of the song is Queen by Janelle Monáe. Are we outside people? Can't say guys and maybe people. What? I shaved my man fur, so I'm smooth. Yep. I took care of that business too myself, actually. One of the things I plan on doing now that I'm going to be working down the hill, because I'm going back to working in my office down in Old Town on Wednesday. Anyway, I'm going to, in addition to packing up and going back to working at the office, I'm going to start putting my art stuff in my car. Church bells ringing. And do art on the road, like go to the beach or go to a park, get my phone, figure out a way to go online live in wherever I'm at, and you guys might have to catch my stream there. I may not be able to do a 2-image thing, but I was talking about my beard. Yeah, see, I'm not about that. I'm not about men shaving their beards. I saw this meme today that said, women have to put up with a lot in life. The least you can do is have a beard. Fucking love it. Love that meme. And it's the truth. The least you could fucking do is have a beard. I mean, for real. The fuck are you shaving for? That is so not even cool. American honey. Okay, we're starting this song over. Okay. Gotta keep it rimmed and clean. Trimmed. I don't know. Rimmed and clean. Didn't sound like a bad thing. Grew up on the side of the road where the church bells ring and strong love grows. She grew up good, she grew up slow, like American honey. Steady as a preacher, free as a weed. Moved to get going, but wasn't quite ready to leave. So innocent, pure and sweet, American honey. There's a wild, wild whisper blowing in the wind. Everything renews your mind. I just wanna go back in time. Fuck. There's a wild, wild whisper blowing in the wind, telling out my name like a long lost friend. Oh, I miss those days where the years go by. Oh, nothing sweeter than summertime and American honey. It's been so long now. Gotta get back to her somehow. American. I mean, I'll remember it's. I'm like gonna leave the comment in the comments and not read it out loud. Just just be on the safe side. I mean, I don't imagine that would get like banned or whatever. But you just never know. I'm just saying, just never know. An American honey. American honey. Oh, yeah. Ooh, there we go. Beats felt others and promises. How do I break? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Reaching you stand alone. I would my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let you leave. Away, standing in front of me, every breath, every hour has come to this. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for martial arts master I am. Have a black belt in Kung Fu. Articulation is a good thing. You know, I believe I find you. Time has come, time to meet. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. It's funny, I could never really, well, I don't know. Maybe I could get tired of the topic of sex, but for the most part, probably not. But for me personally, I couldn't possibly care less. Really. I got more important things to deal with right now. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I loved you for 1,000 more. I will find you. I must not have to be. Oops. I just got paint all over my pants. No biggie. All my clothes have paint on them for the most part, really. I mean, with the exception of my actual work clothes. Oh, that's a good point. I'm going to have to start actually dressing for work again instead of wearing my, well, I don't wear jammies, but my yoga pants aren't going to cut it working from the office. I'm going to get all my outfits back out, my work clothes. That should be fun. Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. In your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a fool boy who moved to it because artist outfits. That's right. It's funny. I totally can see me at least while the sunset is still late at night until the time changes, because I get off at 4:30. That gives me tons of daylight where I could go to one of the beach areas here, because I live in San Diego, and set up a blanket or a towel or whatever, and literally do the exact same thing I'm doing right now, only just do it on in a public space. And there's a picture of a guy doing that, or it's a video actually, where he's painting in the not painting the street, but he's painting in the street, and people are just, it's kind of like musicians on a corner, like the guitar players and stuff. Yes, I'm going to go be one of those street corner artists and paint in person and go live. I'll go live and you guys can watch me painting, but painting from wherever I'm at all over San Diego. That's what I'm going to do. I think it will be fun. All I got to do is make sure my phone is charged, make sure I've got the right selfie stick thingy, tripod, whatever. Goodbye, everybody. I got to go. I do have two phones, and I could hotspot my other phone to my iPhone and actually cast from both phones. Oh, that's an idea. I have two help. I may have to set that up and try it one day just to see. How would that work? Doesn't that sound like fun? Let's see. I want this one. Ooh, nope. see if there's a tip of a man. Dancing who's got a blues. When you do the fandango, on the bottle lightning, very, very frightening me. Mario Galileo. Just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, spending his life with the most of a tea. Little easy girl, will you let me go? We still not. Ah, shit. It's too much water. Okay. Just got pink everywhere. Come on, you piece of crap. When do you think you can tell me and steal my eyes? Do you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, don't you just tell me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out up here. Oh, yeah. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Do, 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 do. You from the start, you were a thief, you stole my heart, and I, your willing victim. You took some parts of me that weren't all that pretty, and every bridge and fixed them. Now you've been talking in your sleep, oh, oh, you can never say to me. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bad till we can learn to love again. In the stars, written on the stars of our hearts. Sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. I thought that we were fine. Oh, we had everything. And it's all in your mind. You can talk in real good peace. Oh, oh, yes, you're not close to me. Oh, oh. We'll come clean, just give me a reason. Careful singing the pink, I know, right? Are these pieces for a story, artwork, or commission? So these are all for the poetry collection book I'm doing. It's called This Is Not Emotional Burlesque. It is the first, well, technically it's the second poetry collection that I'm going to be illustrating the artwork. I have put art in all of my poetry books, but the art in most of them was not done to go along with the poem. It was the art that was in those books was simply decorative, like it was just, let's put some art in here. These are actually art demonstrations, illustrations, metaphorically or symbolically, of the poems themselves. So like this poem, these two lovers, these alien lovers that are looking at each other like this, and they're holding a heart together. The poem itself is about finding a love that is akin to something outside of the norm of what this world considers, the same usual run-of-the-mill, boring story bullshit. And so the poem talks about that. And so that's why, when I sit down and I do the artwork sketching part for these, I get the poems out and I get the blank sheet of paper with my blue pencil or my regular pencil, whatever one I did one day where I just painted it. I didn't even bother with penciling it. And I look at the poem and I close my eyes or get into a place where I muse what I think would convey that. Like what do I see? The Breakfast Club painting that you saw me doing, I think you were here when I was working on this one. That one goes with a poem about fitting in or feeling, free, or finding people to accept you, kind of thing. I can't remember all of the words in the poem or the whole thing, but so all of the artwork in this book, all of it goes along with a poem. And some of the poems are story poems, so they're a little different than just a regular poem that's conveying a message or whatever. There's one of the poems in the book that's called, the name of the poem is called They Called Him Buttlip. And it's about a little boy that I knew when I was growing up, and that was what the bullies called him. They called him Buttlip. And the poem tells the story of him and how I met him and how I knew him and that kind of thing. And so it's a longer poem. It's basically a story. It's like a short story, but it's told in the prose or in the format of a poem. So yeah, it's a little different. This particular collection is very different than anything I've done before. My other collections were, like the first two I did were pretty much collections of all of my work from youth to 20s and 30s, kind of almost like a, I don't know, historical kind of representation of me. These are all brand new poems, but it's ironic because they're all brand new and they're new poems, but these poems talk about a history of time that goes back even further than most of my other poems have ever gone back history-wise in terms of what they're about. So that's kind of cool. So yeah. And then now I'm doing the, because I was going to do this book with my comedy, and I could totally still do it. I'm going to keep doing the research and keep looking at how I want to present my comedy, whether I want to keep doing it as a webtoon, or do I want to do a printed strip? What do I want to do? I don't know. I go back and forth on it. I do know that no matter what I do, I'm going to eventually do a calendar. And one of the things I'm researching is like, how would I want that to look? I think it would be cool to do like a 365 daily calendar thing where it's like a joke a day kind of thing. And, I could totally do that tomorrow. I could sit down. It would take me a while, but all the comedy's written. And I would just have to design the dang thing. However, I don't want it to be half-assed, and I don't want it to be just thrown together. So even though the comedy is written, part of why I started decided to go ahead and put on the webtoons thing is because it gives me the opportunity of dabbling in doing artwork in this manner of like sequential storytelling, basically, because that's what the comic strip would be. It gives me an opportunity to try that out, try my hand at doing that kind of consistent type of thing. And by the time, if I build up enough of a following, if people like the comedy, if I could get the web comic to have the same following as my comedy page does or my Twitter page, then that's a good start. That's only gonna can only go up from there, really. So random, having fun, don't put me down, I'll never let you sweep me off my feet. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. I won't let you turn around and tell me how I'm not too proud to walk away from something when it's dead. Do your dirty words come out to play when you are hurt. There's certain things that should be left unsaid. I tick on the water, seeking for me to stop. Oh, baby, your time is running out. I don't let you turn around and tell me how I'm much too proud to always fill me up with doubt. This time, baby, I'll be. That's me. I'm bulletproof. I can fall for some suckers, man, but I ain't gonna stay down. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. I'll be bulletproof. This time, I'll be bulletproof. That's funny. I was thinking about that. Singing the Pink. Yeah. I love when I get the message from YouTube that says your video cannot be monetized because because I sounded like Pink. And then what's funny is I'm sitting there going, yeah, like I even have a hot chance of monetizing anything yet. It's like, fuck, I can't even get a vanity URL, for goodness sakes. So, whatever. Yeah, if you have a YouTube channel, go subscribe. I could use some subscribers on YouTube. Do, 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 do. It's you in the pictures. You engage in a kiss. Turns the body on this me. Can you tell it? Can we get so Paris in the eyes of blue, and it flows like Cheerios, and the baby gets the heat between me and you. Well, in a world so cold, maybe you're just too demanding. Maybe you're just like my father, too. Oh, maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Alright, I'm not done with this piece, but it is as done as I am going to do it for the moment. So, I've got my alien lovers. My alien lovers. And my breakfast club. Works in progress, lots of colors, and we shall see how those turn out. And so, with that, alone in a world that's so cold, maybe you're just too demanding. Maybe you're just like my father, too. Oh, maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? Oh, I didn't want my hair up. Look at my rat nest. It's because I haven't ironed it yet. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10:38. I'm going to make some hot chocolate and some popcorn. And I am going to figure out what movie to put on the background to ignore because I plan on reading Life of Cora. Or Life on Cora. Anyway, I got my digital downloads of a comic book that I want to get caught up on. And that's what I will be doing this evening. So whatever I do put on in the background will be for filler noise, really, because I intend to be reading at least volume 1. I'm figuring out why my lips are chapped. I did nothing to chap my lips. I haven't been outside. I haven't been in the sun. Makes no sense. Whatever. Actually, I have a feeling it's just the lipstick maybe I was wearing earlier. Yeah, doesn't matter. Anyway. Alright, you guys. Peace out. It was fun. Thank you for being here. Thank you for my viewer, my comments, and all of my friends and lovers, and my brother. Oh, I love when my brother and his friends stop in from Twitch. That's super rad. And Loopy. Super cool when Loopy is here. Keeps me company. And yeah, so you guys have a great day. Mwah!